Hello everyone and welcome to Apocalypse Hangout. Now, of course, as you know, as by the title of this video, we are going to be having a contest to win signed copies of all my books. And we're most likely going to have a first place, a second place, and a third place prize. And I'm going to be announcing the rules of this contest soon. But we have to wait a little bit. We have to wait for some more people to come in. So, in the meantime, before I announce the rules of the contest, let's take a look at a little bit what's going on here. I hope you all are doing well in this state of the world, this time of quarantine and lockdown. And I want to emphasize something that I've been saying every stream here, that as we move forward into unprecedented times, the world is going to move closer and closer to socialist agendas and autocratic dictatorships. And last week we looked at, as in the case of Spain, how they were looking to implement a universal basic income and they were moving closer to a socialist type mindset. Now, America is taking quite a bit of the opposite route here. As many places are reporting, the United States is getting infected with dictatorship. The coronavirus pandemic has provided an opening for Donald Trump to attack transparency, voting rights, and accountability. And what's really interesting about this is that he's doing a lot. You know, he's pulling support, attempting to pull support from the World Health Organization. He is refusing to give any funds to the USPS, the United States Postal Office, which looks like he really seems like he wants to eliminate it so that, you know, the Postal Service will be privatized. So again, just something to keep your eye on. As I said, what we want to do is, of course, move the world towards a meritocratic system, a system of Hyperion meritocracy, where only the most rational, compassionate, and intelligent individuals are in leadership positions. But we're going to get started here. Once again, I said we're having a contest today where you can win signed copies of all my books. Oh my God, here they are. Lots of reading goodness. And what better thing to do during lockdown, during quarantine, than study and read about the creation of a new world. So as I said, we are going to be looking at that. And I'm going to be announcing the rules in just a second. And I'm really happy to see everyone here. I want to jump to the comments real quick. Hello. So good to see everyone. Phil, Kizzy, Scullywag, Brooke, Angela, Faith, Susan, hello. So nice to see you. Well, we have a lot to discuss here today, but before we get started, I think that we need a little music because our Apocalypse Hangouts always have a theme. We have a theme song, right? Last week we got Kenneth Copeland doing a wonderful theme, but I think we need to kick things off this Apocalypse Hangout with a theme song, right? Oh, Lizzie A, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for helping us wake up the world. Lacey says, thank you, Morgue, for all that you do. Listening to you talk puts me into a better mood. You're awesome. I'm happy to hear that. That is what I want to do. Elevate the mood in this dark time and also show that it has a beautiful silver lining as we move towards the creation of a new world with our ideals intact and creating a world of unity, a world of meritocracy, a world of compassion, and a world led by logic and reason. Indeed. So let's have some theme music for our Apocalypse Hangout, right? Well, now we have some competition. We have to see, if that should be our theme song or the Kenneth Copeland. I don't know. That's actually a really catchy tune. I like it a lot. It's funny because when I was in my, goth days as a very young adult, they would play music like that. So it's good. It's catchy. When this whole lockdown thing is over, I want to see COVID-19 clubs when this lockdown is over. Let's see some COVID-19 clubs open up where they only play music like this. Brilliant, $1 million idea. I'm patenting that. Coronavirus club, only coronavirus music. Let's see. Oh, someone just. Who was that? Shelly Webster. Thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. Shelly says Sora and I are listening together in stereo. Excellent. Say hello to Sora for me. Please do. So as I said, we are having a contest today, and let me just show you what the different books that we have available in the contest. And this contest is going to revolve around creating a new world. All right. So that's going to be the theme of this contest, creating a new world. And let me just show you what the first place prize will be. Liz Osborne, thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. The first place prize will be signed copies of all my books. And my first book is The Metaphorical Suicide, Destroy the Old to Create the New. This is all about destroying your old self so you can create your new self, right? The other one here we have is Book Zero. Now, Book Zero is all about the nature of reality, but it's described in a very easy to understand way. There's a lot of diagrams and things. And the main idea with this book is about describing the nature of reality, but without using mathematics. Because I know mathematics scares a lot of people. So my goal with this book was to describe the nature of reality, but without using any mathematics, so that it would be extremely easy for a newcomer to grasp. Shelly Webster, thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. And Kizzy Young as well. Can I give a shout out to Aiden and Draven, my sons? Aiden enjoys watching you as well. Awesome. Shout out to Aiden and Draven. Those are some fantastic names, by the way. I love that. Aiden and Draven. What is Draven? Draven was the name of the main character from Eric Draven was the name of the main character from The Crow, spitting some goth facts at you there. So the other book is Ontological Mathematics, The Science of the Future, and this book is sort of the opposite of Book Zero because it explains the nature of reality, but using rigorous philosophy and mathematics. So this is the book for those who want to know the equations, the math, and the philosophy, who don't just want a general idea, but really want all the details. Transitional Veganism, One Step Closer to Light. This is a short little handbook outlining, if you are interested in veganism, what it has to do with the nature of reality, right? Like, why should we care about veganism, why it's important. Remember, you don't have to be vegan to be Hyperion, but this is there for those who are interested and want to know what the hell veganism has to do with the nature of reality. You know, why should we care? Why does it matter? And then finally, of course, The Path of Shadow. The Path of Shadow is a little bit of everything. This is the book that I say, if you are new to Hyperionism, start with this book, because The Path of Shadow has a little bit of everything, a little bit of how to create yourself, a little bit about the unconscious mind, a little bit about the nature of reality, and a little bit of the mathematics, a little bit of everything, so you can get a good idea of the system as a whole. So, first place prize will be winning signed copies of all of these. Jessica Baker, thank you for helping us wake up the world. And Cheryl Dunstan, I think I missed you. Thank you for helping us wake up the world as well. So the theme of this contest is going to be about creating a new world. And we're going to get to the rules of that, the rules of the contest in just a second. But for now, let's take a look at some more of the crazy things going on in the world. So we have a Virginia pastor died from coronavirus after vowing to keep church open despite essential business order. So as we saw last week, there are so many churches that are just refusing to respect social distancing. They're opening anyway. They're defying orders. And now we have pastors starting to die after vowing, to keep the churches open. And this is crazy to me. This is, this should be proof positive that there is a problem with your belief system. You are not only putting others at risk by spreading it, but the people who are propagating it themselves are dying, which is not good. And you would think that this would show them that their belief system has a flaw, right? You would think that they would be able to realize, they're saying, oh, God will protect me. As we saw last week, I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. Well, that blood ain't working too well. Also weird. I mean, gross. Maybe Jesus has coronavirus and that's why you got it. But this should be proof positive that, if you say, I'll pray to God and he'll protect me, and then you die, not such a good thing, not such good PR, not such good evidence for your faith. And what's really crazy to me is that people just ignore this stuff, right? I remember I grew up in a very big Christian household. John Sprouse, thank you for helping us wake up the world, says thank you for being you. The world needs more people just as you are. Thanks again. Thank you, my friend. Eric, thank you for helping us wake up the world as well. Eric says, will all your books be available on Kindle someday? It can be expensive due to the international shipping. Ontological mathematics, transitional veganism, and metaphorical suicide are available on Kindle. The rest, maybe someday. Most likely maybe someday. It's just I have so much going on right now. It takes some time to be able to convert everything to Kindle and put them up there. So 3 of them are. But this one, all of them are except for these 2. Okay, so you can, if you go to Amazon, look me up, Morgue, or just type in Hyperionism, you should find them. But anyway, as I was saying with these church things, I grew up in a Christian household, right? We went to church, and there was this guy, he was the drummer or something for the church band, the worship band, whatever you call it, and he got cancer. And right, very, very sad, terrible thing. He got cancer, but the whole church, throughout his time having cancer, they were going, we're praying to God. God will remove this. God will heal him. We all have faith. God will heal him. But he ended up dying. And of course, again, very, sad, but you would think if he were to be healed, everyone would go, oh, look at this miracle. God healed him. Yes, we have faith in God. But he died. And in that case, no one was like, that's strange. I wonder if I should question my faith. No, everyone just ignored it, right? So you see this cognitive dissonance where if he were to have recovered, it would have been God. But he didn't recover. And then they just sort of forget about the whole, we have faith and God will definitely heal him. Really crazy. So anyway, just the main point, the fundamentalist religious mindset is very, very dangerous for everyone, because you can see when people go out in pandemics like this, they're affecting everyone else, not just themselves. Gina Brighton, thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. What did Gina say? Please keep being you. I feel like I was literally asleep and came across one of your videos, and I've never felt more enlightened. Thank you for being you and for what you're doing. Thank you so much, Gina. I'm glad that my videos help. That's exactly why I do what I do, and that means a lot. And once again, guys, thank you so much for all the super chats, donations, and whatnot. That helps a lot because usually when I talk about coronavirus and religion, my videos get demonetized. Not all the time, but like 90% of the time. So donations and everything help so much. That's how I'm able to do what I do. Also, remember, the biggest way to support is on patreon.com, and we're having a secret patrons only live stream right after this. Okay, so as I was saying, religion is crazy. So we have some more interesting things to look at here. Before I do, let's take another music break. I think we need a music break here. Part of our COVID-19 club. This can go into the track list of the COVID-19 club. So I think you saw last week I showed a remix of Kenneth Copeland doing to put to music. Well, I found another one. There's actually a lot of really good ones out here. And I have to admit, this one is catchy. And I had this stuck in my head. I literally had this stuck in my head after listening to it. It's catchy. Let's listen. Let's listen.
Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord. COVID-19,
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 COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God from the state of Washington to the state of Maine to Brownsville, Texas, and the tip of Florida. Today, we speak to this atmosphere. Today, burn this thing. This virus hates heat. You just burn this thing. Burn, burn. I call for a supernatural heat wave straight out of hell. Burn, burn. COVID-19,
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 COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You get out of here now. Burn. You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You get out of here. Burn this thing. COVID-19,
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 COVID-19.
I blow the wind of God. You are destroyed forever, and you'll never be back.
That guy is crazy. That song slams though. I mean, yeah, seriously, put that on our track list of our new club opening up. That one's going in for sure. But look at this guy, like, you know, if you want to talk about a demon, this guy is the epitome of a satanic individual. Ugh, look at it. Creepy guy. For Halloween, I want a Kenneth Copeland mask. I hope they have Kenneth Copeland masks, because that's who I'll be for Halloween. I want to be this guy. That's a scary motherfucker. That's a scary guy right there. So also, guys, I know that the reason why I haven't announced the contest rules yet is because I'm just waiting a minute. Because if I announce them too early, then people are going to come in later and be like, what are the rules for the contest? I didn't hear them. So I will announce them in just a moment. But I'm just waiting for, people to come on in. Courtney, thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. And Trevor as well. Thank you, my friend. Trevor says, keep up the great work. It's high time to rise consciousness globally to another level. Your word is spreading in Europe. Cheers. Absolutely. This isn't my word. This is our word. This is a new level of consciousness, and I am very happy to hear that the information is coming to Europe. This is where I've noticed, definitely in the United States, we're gaining a lot of traction, as well as in Europe, Canada, and Australia. We have so many Australian Hyperions, so many European Hyperions, so many Canadian Hyperions, California, Los Angeles, New York as well. And I really see Los Angeles as being the epicenter. Los Angeles is the birthplace of the new world, and we are that is where the majority are, but all over, as I said, New York, Canada, Europe, Australia, big. So thank you, my friend. Thank you for that as well. And for you guys watching on Facebook, if you are watching on Facebook, please subscribe on YouTube. That is where, go to YouTube and subscribe. That is where I am interacting with people. So let me jump into, Jewel Marsh, did I miss you? Jewel, thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. I appreciate it, my friend. So good to see you. Hello, Susan. Horkpaw, nice to see you. Julie says, click the like button. Julie is right. The gods of the apocalypse demand tribute. Hit that like button. Hit it now. Hit it hard. Strike it down with righteous fury. I need to practice my apocalyptic reverend voice. Strike down the like button with righteous fury, for it has become infected with the satanic virus. Asphora Sabraxis, thank you for helping us wake up the world. Someone said spank that like button. Spank that like button indeed. What how many likes are we at? And again, if you're on Facebook, get over to YouTube. Do it. There you go, Jewel. Shout out to Jewel Marsh. What? How many likes are we at here? 175. That is it. We're only at 175. Oh my. Oh my. No. That is unacceptable. You have angered the apocalypse gods. No. We need that to go higher. What are we at? Come on, guys. Hit that like button. The likes just went up. What are we at? 182, 185. All right. It's getting there. It's getting better. So let's take a look at some more craziness going on. What else we got? We have a lot. Oh, so here's a good one. You know, speaking about Donald Trump and tendency towards autocratic methods.
Obviously, a lot of interest in how you're going to make that decision. What?
That's a very big decision.
What?
I don't know that I've had a bigger decision than that when you think, right?
I would think.
I mean, think of that decision. Somebody said it's totally up to the president. I saw this morning. It's totally up, and it is. I don't know that I've had a bigger decision, but I'm going to surround myself with the greatest minds. Not only the greatest minds, but the greatest minds in numerous different businesses, including the business of politics and reason. And we're going to make a decision, and hopefully it's going to be the right decision. I will say this. I want to get it open as soon as we can. We have to get our country open, Jeff.
Can you say, sir, what metrics you will use to make that decision?
The metrics right here. That's my metrics. That's all I can do. I can listen to...
You see, look, he's always about big business. And what metrics are you going to listen to? These metrics, he says.
35 people. At the end, I've got to make a decision. And I didn't think of it until yesterday. I said, you know, this is a big decision.
He didn't think of it until yesterday. This is a big decision. Truly, we live in an idiocracy. So here we have someone who's obsessed with big business, is more concerned with business than people's lives, and whose metrics are the metrics right here. And this, he didn't realize until yesterday that this is a big decision. Absolute insanity, truly an idiocracy. So this is where we need to convert to an idiocracy to a meritocracy, where the most compassionate, rational, and intelligent minds are the ones who make the big decisions in this world, right? They have to be able to understand what existence is, that we live in a living unity. They have to be compassionate. They have to have the good of the people, not profit, in mind. And they have to be able to be highly intelligent, rational, and skilled individuals. Basically the complete opposite of this imbecile here. And we have a lot of states, particularly California, saying basically we don't care what the president says. We're going to open things up when it is medically sound, when medical professionals and scientific professionals have told us, when the science and the medicine have come to a certain level where it is saying it's safe to do so. So that's what a lot of states are saying that right now, particularly California, and there's a lot of friction between the individual states and the president right now. Dejaris and Jordy, thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. Dejaris says got hit. No, not I combined Dejaris and Jordy into Dejaris. So sorry. Jordy says got hit with a bit of good fortune after thinking I wouldn't make it this month. Passing it on. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Jordy. Make sure you're please taking care of yourself, staying healthy, physically, financially, all that. Please, please, please. So good to see you, by the way. I'm so happy that you are here with us. And once again, I will be announcing the contest rules in just a moment. But let's take a look. Well, here's another one. Maryland police issue final warning for residents who aren't wearing pants to check the mail. When was the last time you wore jeans? Many are thinking of comfort first when working from home during the stay-at-home order in place due to the coronavirus. However, some residents are getting too comfortable. The police department in Maryland posted a reminder for its nearly 7,000 residents, one that you would think should go without saying. Please remember to put pants on before leaving the house to check your mailbox. You know who you are. This is your final warning. So apparently this is the final warning. Apparently they've had to issue other warnings. But yeah, so I guess people are walking around without their pants on. But, you know, who can blame them? I'm not wearing pants right now. You don't know. I could be. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. You don't know. You only see this half of me. I don't need to be wearing anything down there. Yeah. But yeah, wear pants when you check your mail. Let's see. Brenda B. and Omar. Thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. Brenda says you are amazing. And Omar, I do not speak Spanish, my friend, but muchas gracias. I do understand. Muchas gracias. So I don't know how to say thank you. I should. My grandmother is Bolivian, I believe. And she tried to teach me Spanish when I was young. And I did not. I failed. But thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. So here's something else to consider. The Los Angeles mayor says large gatherings like concerts and sporting events may not come back until 2021. So this is something else I really want you guys to keep in mind. You know, I mean, that's not good news. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's good that they're being safe, but a lot of people aren't realizing the gravity of the situation right now. And they think things are going to be fine in just a couple months. And once again, you know, don't panic. It's not something to be panicking or stressing about, but just stay smart, stay rational. The world is going to be a very, very different place. And once again, that can be scary because guess what? Humanity always fears change. However, there is a very bright silver lining, as I have been saying, that this is an excellent, excellent opportunity for us to push our vision for a new, unified, meritocratic world. A world that comes together in unity, led by logic and reason. And you can see that this is really displaying the cracks in our system. It's showing the insanity of religious fundamentalism. It's showing the failure of capitalism. It's showing how there are some individuals that during this time spread fracture and disunity. And then there are others who spread unity and cohesion and follow the rules to help their fellow individuals, their fellow minds. So, once again, nothing to panic about, but good to stay rational and well-informed to know that the world is going to be a very, very different place. But don't be afraid, right? Don't be scared about this. Realize that it presents us with an excellent new opportunity to spread information and raise consciousness and step into a new world. Thank you, I do, for $25 super chat. You're awesome. Thank you, my friend. Queen Last Light and Kizzy Young, thank you for helping us wake up the world. Queen says, seriously, go put pants on. Kizzy Young says, prove it. Hey, don't tell me what to do. Why do I need to put pants on? There's no issued pants restriction. Huh? Pants are not necessary. I'm wearing pants, you guys. Jeez. Or am I? Okay. let's see, what else do we have? We have so much craziness going on this week. By the way, guys, remember, hey, if you're on Facebook, get your cyber asses over to YouTube, all right? This is where I'm interacting with people. This is where it's all going down. Hell, if you support my work, go over to YouTube and subscribe. That's how you can show that you support, by subscribing. We want to reach 100,000 subscribers. Help us reach that goal. What are our likes at? What are they at? 227. Not too bad. Not too bad. I want to see those numbers get higher, though. I want to see those higher. Strike it down. Smash it. Smash like for no pants. Smash like for no pants streams. Okay, let me jump. Let me see. Let me see. What are you guys? Ignore this. Hyperions for Trump? Ooh, no, no, no. Hyperions are not for Trump. James Johnson, no, 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 my friend. Definitely not. I hope that's a joke. We are not Trump fans whatsoever. Whoa. Hold on here. Let me see. Ronnie, Victoria, and Amit, thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. Play Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson is not. This is not on theme. This is not on topic. Thank you for sharing, Sandra. I appreciate it. Novus Talk says, I see my name on screen. Well, yeah, this is live. Like, that's kind of the point. Hello all there, out there, my friends. Okay, let us go. Remember, we're still, true, I'm gonna be announcing the rules for the contest in probably about, let's say 5 minutes here. I'll be announcing the rules for the contest. And remember, there's going to be first place, second place, and third place prize. Also, guys, we are having a secret patrons only live stream after this. We have secret patrons only live streams every week. And if you would like to be a part of that, support on Patreon. It's patreon.com/morgueofficial. And you'll be able to be a part of our secret live stream. And that is the best way to help support. I can't tell you how much that helps. It is amazing. And you guys are all amazing. All right. So let us see what other craziness is going on in the world. So, here's a very interesting one. Let's take a look at this one. I think you guys will find this one interesting.
Lake County, Indiana got quite a surprise when he visited an ATM and learned he'd all.
Okay, so this is about the stimulus package. So for those of you who don't know, the United States is issuing $1,200, a one-time payment of $1,200 for people who qualify to help people get through this. But it's a mess. There's all these problems. It's not getting to certain people. The system's sort of in chaos. Wrong amounts are being generated. All sorts of things. So this has to do with that.
Lake County, Indiana got quite a surprise when he visited an ATM and learned he'd already gotten a federal stimulus payment.
Yeah, Dana Rebick is in New Chicago with more on what turned out to be a rather unusual deposit. Dana.
It was. This man is a volunteer firefighter here, and unbeknownst to him, he did get this first federal stimulus payment over the weekend, but it wasn't quite what he was expecting.
I went to the ATM at the Family Express, and once I withdraw $200 out of my account, I looked at the available balance of that was still left in my account, and apparently my account had $8.2 million in it. And I'm like, what in the world is going on here?
He come over, he said, you ain't gonna believe this. I said, come on, let's go. And we went back up to the same spot where he drew go. and it pulled out $8.2 million.
He was supposed to receive $1,700. Calvin tried the ATM again.
I ran the card again and again. $8.2 million. I was like, man, something's up with this.
I said, hey, what kind of truck you buying me?
This morning, Calvin called his bank. They didn't see that amount in his checking account anymore, but did note that his $1,700 stimulus payment was deposited, making this volunteer firefighter wonder if there was some sort of fluke and taxpayers are receiving way more or less than they should.
Of course, it'd give you pause and make you think what's going on. If there's some kind of clerical error or what have you, you know, they should be on top of it. It kind of sucks. You go from being a millionaire on paper 1 second and then you're back to being broke again, you know. Hey, but I guess, you know, once you're poor, you ain't got nowhere else to go up.
Well, okay, so this guy got deposited $8.2 million instead of his $1,200 plus $500, $1,700 check, which, yeah, I mean, that's sort of hilarious. I feel bad for that guy because, my God, he was probably so excited, and then they took away his $8 million. But yeah, so the system of distributing the stimulus packages, it is a mess right now. Let me see. Did I? Yes. Okay. So let's talk about the contest. Okay. So let's talk about the contest, and then we still have some more stuff to look at. Okay. So we're gonna take a look at the contest right now, and then we will look at some more things that are going on in the world right now. Okay. So here's the deal. We have a contest going on to win all, first place will win. Can you see all these? Signed copies. Well, signed copies of all my books. Second place will win a signed copy of The Path of Shadow and a Triscale badge. And then third place will win a signed copy of The Path of Shadow. So we'll have first place, second place, and third place. So here's how the contest is going to work, okay? The theme is going to be on creating a new world, which is something that we absolutely want our minds to be at right now. We want to have our mind set on we're going through a transitory phase. The world will never be the same again. So let's use this time to think about the kind of world that we want to construct and how we might go about doing this. DeJaris Mills, thank you for helping us wake up the world. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. You're awesome. So here are the rules. Very, very simple. This contest is going to be running for 2 weeks, and to enter, what you have to do is create something that shows what you want a new world to look like. And basically, that's it. You can do this in a variety of different ways. You can create a video piece. You can create a piece of artwork. You can create a piece of music. You can create a meme. You can create anything that you can think of. All right? Just make sure that it's about what you want a new world to look like. Then, once I get all these different submissions, what we're going to do is we're going to have another live stream. We're going to take a look at the top submissions. We're going to take a look at the best ones, and then we're going to have everyone vote on who the winners are. All right? So it's going to be, I'm really excited to see this because I want everyone's creativity to be engaged as they put their minds towards creating a new world. And this is important in a couple different ways. So, you know, for one, it's fun, but two, it puts our intentions, it gets our intentions unified towards the creation of a new world, because there's a lot of distractions going on right now. You know, it can be stressful. Oh, you know, it can also be kind of scary. All these different things can be sort of pulling you in different directions, but remember, we want to stay unified. We don't want to be fractured. We want to stay unified, and helping us put our minds towards the creation of a new world and thinking about that will help us stay unified. So once again, it can be anything at all. It can be artwork, a video, a meme, music. It can even be poetry, right? But it can be anything. But think about the one thing that I do want you to think about it is make sure that it can be something that I can share on screen with you guys here, right? So that we can vote on it at the end of the 2 weeks. So for example, if you're doing poetry, make sure that you film yourself reading your poem out loud, okay? Don't just send me it written, okay? Film yourself actually reading it out loud, okay? So whatever you do, make sure that it has some sort of visual representation or audio representation where I would be able to share it with you guys on this live stream so that we're able to vote on it. Also, keep in mind, if your submission is really long, so if you do video or if you do music, either try and make it kind of short, or keep in mind if it is long, I'll probably only be able to show a part of it, right? Just because, you know, I'm going to be sharing it with everyone, and if you do like a 30-minute video, I probably won't be able to share it. Things like that. Well, I mean, I'll only be able to share part of it. So whatever you do submit, either, you know, make sure it's relatively short, or keep in mind if it is long, I'll probably only be able to share part of it. So, also one final thing, make sure that it, you know, follows YouTube guidelines, because if it's something crazy, I won't be able to share it. You know, make sure it's not crazy, violent, or you know, just make sure that, or make sure it doesn't contain copyright material or things like that. Whatever you do and submit to me, make sure it's something that I would be able to share and show on YouTube here with you guys. So I'm really excited about this. And let me also, okay, you have to know where to submit this, right? So we're going to get kind of, I'm just writing down where you guys can submit this to me, okay? Hopefully you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? unity@iamhyperion.com. So this is the email. unity@iamhyperion.com. Okay? Well, whatever. That's very ghetto, but you understand what I'm saying. So whatever it is, message me the link to where I can see it at unity@iamhyperion.com. Okay, so message me the link. That is where I'll be able to see it for sure. Another place where you can send it is my DMs on Instagram. On Instagram, I'm @MorgueOfficial. You should follow me. But you can also DM it to me there. I get a lot of DMs though, so there's a chance that I won't see it. If you want to make sure that I see it, send me an email at unity@iamhyperion.com with a link to where I can see it. Okay? So once again, first place prize gets signed copies of all my books. Second place gets The Path of Shadow and a Triscale signed copy. Third place will get a Path of Shadow. The theme is creating a new world. So do art, do music, do a video, do poetry, whatever it is, do something discussing or showing or representing what you want to see in a new world, what a new world might look like. The rules are really vague because I want to see your creativity. I want to see what you put out there, okay? I want to see what you do. It's all about unleashing your creativity. Just make sure whatever you do, it's something that I will be able to share. You know, again, if it's poetry, make sure you record yourself reading it, something like this, so that I'll be able to share it. The top submissions will be shared. We probably won't be able to share all of them, but the top submissions will be shared, and we'll be voting for them 2 weeks in, not next week's Apocalypse Hangout, but the week after that as well. A Crow's Call and Tyler Wouters, thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. You guys are awesome. So those are the rules for the contest, and I'm really excited about this. And also I want to know, hey, guess what? Hyperion content creators, I know that there's some Hyperion content creators out there. I know, you know, like Rowan, Wrath, Arturo, Faith, Merrick, Arjunius. I know I'm forgetting Christina, Susan. I know I'm forgetting there, but anyway, there's a lot of you guys out there, Hyperion content creators. So also keep in mind that when you do submit, if you do, you know, I'll give shout outs to your channel as well, so people can see can follow you and whatnot. So that's also something really good to keep in mind. Also, for you guys on Facebook, guess what? You have to be subscribed to my YouTube for it to be official, or else you don't get a prize. So go subscribe to my motherfucking YouTube. So let me jump into the comments real quick here, guys, and because I want to see. Let me see if there are any questions. Let me see. I'm checking. If you have any questions, I'm looking at the comments right now, so make sure you put them in there. Do you want a specific title in the subject of the submission? You don't have to put a specific title. If you want to, just, put in quarantine contest. But you don't, that's not really necessary. Don't worry about that. I'll see it. Connor already has an idea. Awesome. Arjunius and Rowan Wrath. Yes. TJ will be submitting a song. Awesome. Also, guys, keep in mind, just again, if we get a lot of submissions, remember I'm going to be sharing the top ones, and if it's something super long, I can probably only share clips for it. But yeah, keep that in mind. Philip says perhaps some memes. Philip, you create some awesome memes. I'd love to see some memes from you. And oh yeah, so this just crossed my mind. If you have multiple ideas, you can submit more than one thing. If you submit more than one, if you'd like, if you have multiple ideas, and I'll pick the best one. I'll pick the best one, or whatnot. Excellent, excellent. Zochittle says, can it be fashion related? Sure it can be fashion related, because perhaps in a new world you would like to see more expression of your internal world coming to the external. So fashion can absolutely play. If I didn't mention something, please, that doesn't mean you can't submit it. You can submit whatever you want. This is why I don't want it to be too strict, because I want to see what you want to see in a new world, a new Hyperion, meritocratic world that's filled with compassion, unity, expression, logic, reason. There are so many different facets to a new world because each one of us brings something unique to a new world. So that's what I'm really excited to see about, is the variety. Right, I want to see, like someone said, fashion. That's so cool. That didn't even cross my mind, but of course that would be something very interesting to see. Whether it's philosophical based on reason and politics, whether it's diet could be a thing too as well. But music, art, and each of these things can express different aspects of this new world, a more unified world. Awesome. Okay, great. Velian von Vale says, do we have to incorporate the Hyperion symbol or mention the word Hyperionism? No, you don't. You don't have to. But I mean, that's a big plus. I mean, honestly, if you do that, probably more than likely your thing will probably get shared more. So you don't have to. But, because we are talking about creating a new Hyperion world, if you do mention Hyperionism and put the triskele there, I mean, that's pretty cool. So that's going to add that will add some weight to it. So good question. Someone said, don't you care about homelessness? Yeah, of course I do. What makes you think I don't? Yeah, yes, my friend, of course I do. It's absolutely terrible that we have so many homeless individuals. Again, that is the product of a sick capitalistic mindset that puts profit over people. We want to put people over profit. This is why we want things like universal housing, universal basic income. People should be able to have a house and money to eat without, that. It's crazy to me that it's a controversial idea that people should have what they need to stay alive. Every individual should have access to what they need to live a healthy life. All right? You should have a place to live. You should have food. You should have health care. This isn't controversial. This is not crazy. Again, any aliens that came down here and saw that we didn't do that would be like, what the hell is going on? You know, it's not, again, the fact that this is controversial or debated is insane. Anyway, guys, I'm super excited about this. And for those of you who are just joining us, you can watch a replay. Watch the beginning of this video as a replay to see what each of these books are and what each one of these are about. And though that's, again, first place, second place, and third place have different prizes. Check them out. And I'm super excited to see all the submissions that I'm going to be getting from you guys. I see some excellent ideas here in the chat already. And but let's, so those are the contest rules. But let's jump into, oh, Scullywag asked a good question. It's going to pop up in my screen in a little bit. Right. Whoa. This is so reversed. This is reversed. It's like looking in the mirror here. Okay, so Scullywag asks, when is the final deadline? April 30th? Well, let me look at my calendar, because I don't know what fucking day it is, because all the days sort of blend into one right now. It's Florple Day. So today is the 16th. So let's say that the deadline is the 29th. That's not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. So let's say the deadline is the 29th. Please get the submissions in, yes, by the 29th. Earlier would be better, so I have time to look at them and whatnot. So definitely try and do that earlier. But, you know, absolute final deadline is the 29th. If you could do it earlier than that, though, that would be excellent. And thank you for the donation, Scullywag. So there's some more things that I want to take a look at with you guys. So let's check them out. Oh, so this was really cool. Oh, by the way, guys, remember we're having a secret patrons only live stream right after this, okay? That's going to be happening very, very soon. If you want to be a part of that, please support on Patreon. That is the #1 best way to support, and you'll get access to our weekly secret live streams. Big shout out to all the supporters on there. So this is super cool. I wanted to share this with you guys. So Russia's isolation art takes the internet by storm. A Russian Facebook project called Art Isolation has art enthusiasts across the country tapping into their quarantine creativity by recreating iconic paintings from art history. The rules are simple: no Photoshop, post only your own creations during self-isolation with materials you already have at home, and no commentary. Anyway, this is super cool, and some of them are awesome and very creative. Take a look at this one. This is The Last Judgment, the original painting, and then the recreation. Girl with peaches. These are so cool. Look at Ivan the Terrible and his son Ivan. I don't know why he has a bike, but he chose the bicycle. But look at that. He nailed. Look at the color. Look at the tone and the color palette. He nailed that. I don't know why he chose the bike, but my God, he got the shadows and the colors down amazing. Harvest. This is awesome. This looks very dystopian. Girl with a pearl earring with the little dog. So this one confused me because you know, they keep doing left to right. So I thought the one on the left was the original painting, and it was very confusing. But no, this is the recreation. My God, that is horrific. That is just horrible. But very creative. I think that's my favorite one. Over the town. The lovers. The fresh cavalier. And Troika. But this is my favorite. I think this one takes the cake. There are so many out there, guys. If you want to do a Google search of this art recreation challenge, there are thousands of them, and some of them are super good and super funny. So check them out. They're really hilarious. And let's see. One other thing. I think we need one last music break here, because, as I said, guys, there are so many hilarious remixes of Kenneth Copeland. Here's another one I found, and my God, this one's going into our COVID-19 club as well. This is definitely making it. This is the metal remix.
I demand a vaccination to come immediately. I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. You killer, no more. You windbreak of power. I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. You killer, no more. You windbreak of power. I call you done. I call you done. I call you done. You come down. You come down. You crawl on your belly. I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. You killer, no more. You windbreak of power. I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. You killer, no more. You windbreak of power. It is finished. It is over. And the United States of America is healed. I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. You killer, no more. You windbreak of power. I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. You killer, no more. You windbreak of power.
This channel is hilarious. They do a lot of remixes. I just randomly found them. What the fuck, brah? Yeah, check them out if you like those remixes. But those are hilarious. Anyway, we need to have that club, and I really hope that they have a Kenneth Copeland Halloween mask, because I would wear the fuck out of that for Halloween. That would absolutely be my costume. But okay, guys, so I am again really excited about this contest. Get those to me. Let's all focus on the idea of creating a new world right now and stay unified with that intention clearly in our minds, okay? Because once again, so much fracture and division, people being stressed and scared and whatnot, and I understand, but let's keep our focus together as Hyperions on wanting to create a new Hyperion, meritocratic, unified, rational, compassionate world, and let's use this time to tap into our creativity, tap into our art, tap into our mind, and see what we can create, and I'm super excited to see what it is that you guys put out there. Send those submissions over there. Also, guys, remember that these Apocalypse Hangouts are every Thursday at 4 p.m. And also, we are doing book readings probably every Monday live. So 2 weeks ago, we did Carl Jung's 7 Sermons to the Dead. Last Monday, a few days ago, we started reading the Kybalion. So probably next Monday, we're going to be reading we're going to continue our reading of the Kybalion. So, by the 3 initiates. So, make sure that you are there. Make sure you check it out. AMQ Black Rose, thank you so much for helping us wake up the world. And so please make sure that you are subscribed and hit the bell to turn on all notifications so you know when that happens and can be a part of that. Just a moment, taking a look at everything here, making sure we're good. Okay, now guys, we're going to have our secret patrons only live stream in just a few minutes. So if you want to be a part of that, go to patreon.com/morgueofficial, support on Patreon, and you'll be able to be a part of that secret live stream that's going down in just a few minutes, and I'm going to be seeing all you guys there. Big shout out to all the supporters, all the donations. You guys are awesome. Can't tell you how much that helps. Today's top donor was DeJaris Mills. Shout out to you, DeJaris. thank you for helping us wake up the world. And remember, Sandra Hanan, thank you for helping us wake up the world. Again, thank you to everyone. Even if you can't donate right now, I completely understand. Liking and subscribing helps so much. So if you want to show you support, subscribe. It's free and it helps tremendously. We want to get 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So let's see, my friends. Make sure you're at the next Apocalypse Hangout on Thursday. Make sure that you are there for our book reading of the Kabbalion on Monday. And I'm so excited to see the submissions from you guys. And we're going to be choosing a winner 2 weeks from now live. So get those submissions to unity@IamHyperion.com. Okay, that's unity@IamHyperion.com. Get those submissions going. I can't wait to see them. And let's gear our intentions and our mindsets, all of us together collectively, towards creating a new unified world led by logic and reason. So good to see you guys here, and I'll see you next week. My name is Morgue, and I am Hyperion. Ad Astra.